Hi, welcome along to AFTV. I've got Matty from the Magpie channel, Newcastle channel here with me. We've just finished filming on the set of the Real Football Fan Show, which is out on Channel 4 every Friday. Make sure you check it out. It's a great show. You enjoy it?
Unreal, mate. I enjoyed every second of it. Class.
Yeah, it was good. And everyone,
really
see, they're just taking down all the cameras and that at the moment.
The two new features this year, class as well. Love the two new features. The head-to-head.
The head-to-head was brilliant, wasn't it?
So good. The little thing you did at the end there as well, the City guy there, predicting scores and stuff. Love it. Improving on last year. It's good.
Brilliant. Now, did you hear what I predicted for the game between us?
Is it 3-1? Mad. Got beat 2-1 last year.
Newcastle versus Arsenal. I said that I think it's going to be Arsenal 3, Newcastle 1. But I looked over, I could see your faces. You were raging.
You must be tired, mate. It's been a long day, has it?
Has been a long day.
Now, I don't know where this confidence has come from, to be honest, because we've been shocking all season. But obviously, it's been a tough start for us. The first couple of fixtures were right off anyway. The likes of Spurs, City, Chelsea. We don't expect we'd be picking up points there. We nearly did. Should have got something against Spurs. Chelsea didn't deserve a pen. Cardiff was the big one. We should have scored the penalty last minute away at Cardiff. 3 points would have been sitting a lot prettier than just with one. But I said 2-1 last year. Remember when we played you lot?
Yeah,
but we were on a good run then, though. That's the difference. But we've had the international break. Lascelles and Richie should be back. Hopefully Shelby's back. Probably not though. Maybe too soon. But at home, I don't think we'll win. But I think we'll get a draw. I'm going 2-2. I think, like I say, it all depends if Czech starts. I said to you last year, he needs to hang up that helmet, Robbie. He's had enough. He's invested as well. You paid 25 million for Leno. It's what Emery wants, a ball-playing goalkeeper, play it out from the back. Why is he not playing him yet? Like, he needs to play him. I'll worry if Torreira starts. I think he's outstanding. I think he really improves your side. I think he gets the ball about very quickly. He's very tidy. But he's one of those players that Arsenal been missing for years. Bit of bullishness, bit of aggressiveness in the middle of the park. You're a bit scared of him. He's a changing under Emery, and I think he's going in the right direction. And I'll be even more scared if Lacazette and Aubameyang start up front.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping that they start up front. But do you know the thing that's intriguing me, right, is that I can't work out what Newcastle are going to do in this game. Now, last year, you were right in our faces. You know what I mean? You didn't give us any time, any space. You closed us down, and you were brilliant, right? Whereas I've seen you guys play in some games this year, particularly the game that comes to mind is that one against Chelsea, where basically you sat so deep. You parked the bus, you gave up all the possession in the game, and you ended up losing. You did pull it back to 1-1, but you ended up losing. But you were so negative in that game. What Newcastle do you think is going to play against Arsenal? Is it going to be that negative one, or is it going to be one that we saw last year that was right on the front foot?
I think you have to be clever. You have to go against what you're up against. Rafa can only work with the tools he's got. And when you're coming up against the likes of Chelsea, who are spending more on a keeper than our entire squad, you've got to show that respect. But again, it was too negative at home. I didn't blame him for the way he did it against City away. We did well, and now you nicked the point. But at home, we've got to be going for games. We've got to be going for wins. So against you say it worked last season when we went for it. And it did against Chelsea when we beat Chelsea last game of the season. So I think at home, we've got to go for the first 3 points of the season. We've got to get that win underneath our belt. There's no 5 at the back, please, Rafa. Let's just get in your faces from the off. And we've got to put them away because I think you will score, but we've got to make sure we score just as many. Yeah,
of course, our problem's been defending again this season. But going forward, like you said, Lacazette and Aubameyang, both of them in the last game getting great goals. And we are looking good now going forward. There's a confidence going forward, but it is still that problem at the back. I think it's going to be a great game.
I think it will be a really good game. I think it'll be a high-scoring game. That's why I'm fancying like a 2-2 or could it be a 4-4 like all them years ago? You know what I mean?
Don't remind me of that game. That was a 3 o'clock kickoff as well, I remember.
It was, aye. You had the game in the bag at half time, didn't you? But I think hopefully you'll get the balls in the box. Rondon, he's a problem. He's not a prolific goal scorer, but he's a handful. Yeah, so get the ball in, get Richie whipping them balls in, get in between Mustafi, even Hostler, who we don't rate at all. But he scored a brilliant header against
season well, hasn't he?
A brilliant header against Chelsea. So again, that's where we've got to be. Just get the ball out wide and just utilise what we've got. Kennedy and Richie on the wings and a bit presence in the box and cause Czech and Mustafi and the likes of them problems.
To be honest, that is how Cardiff caused us problems. They were whipping balls in. They were they were getting it out wide, getting past our fullbacks, and getting the ball into the box quickly. So, yes, you could have joy that way. It's going to be a great game. It is hard to call, but I don't know. I just got a feeling that Arsenal are going to step it up a bit. They need to after. I remember last year we performed so badly at your place.
You did. And like I say, the way we were on, Wenger was on his way out there, we were on our way up. That was us on the way to finishing 10th. The momentum was flying with us. It's a whole different story right now. You know, the fans aren't on the players' back, but they're certainly on the club's back, Ashley's back. So it's a totally different atmosphere out of the way it was towards the end of last season. So I think I'll tell you what the score will be half an hour before kick-off. If we go live, we'll do a line-up, then I'll tell you, because it all depends on if Torreira starts, if Aubameyang, Lacazette start, and who's in goal.
Okay. All right, well, listen, we'll do that. You know, if we can get reception at your place, that's always difficult. Hey, I've got one more bone to pick with you, actually. Well, I should be picking it with you. But why is it? Why are we still got to go right up so high in the stands where all the other teams, that new rules come in where they got to put the fans low down? Why is it at Newcastle they're still able to put us all the way up there?
You've got to nearly have a heart attack climbing the stairs to get your seat. I mean, we got away with it for a year because we just came up from the Championship. We got a year's leeway. I don't know how Ashley swung it to get. It's because it's him that done it. It's meant to be like council concerns or safety concerns, but like you see it at every other ground around the league. So I don't know how he's got away with it. He's got another year. Apparently, it's going to be next summer that it changes. But that's what they said last year. So I don't know how he's getting away with it. He obviously likes us up there and likes everyone else. He's probably worrying that. Well, actually, no, he can't worry. Geordies would fill in the last stadium. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know how he's getting used to shift all the way up there again. I think he just likes it the way it is, and he's blagged it. I don't know.
Well, I can't wait for us to come down because I think it will add to the whole atmosphere to have fans, you know, we're all down on the same level. But listen, looking forward to the game on Saturday. Yeah. We will go live before to get the lineups before so we can do a pretty...
5 at the back, and if you start Aubameyang, like I said, we'll see.
All right, well, listen, looking forward to it. Yeah. See you on Saturday, mate. And thanks for coming down today as well.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for inviting us. Cheers, mate.
The Real Football Fan Show returns to your screens on Channel 4 on the 14th of September, 12 o'clock midnight. It's going to be big. Make sure you check it out.